I'm still on Eastport Road and look down there. Look right down there at those cabins built down under us. I don't even know how they got material down there. There's their water meter. But it makes you think they got pipes drove up on the road right here with a reflector on them to keep people from running off right there. And this road right here to the right goes to the chalk mine. Go up that road right there, right up through the woods up there on the left. It says private driveway, but look how beautiful it is. It's right on the water. That's gorgeous. I guess that's the way you get to them other houses. I don't know how you get to them other houses. But anyway, that, look at this, how steep. There goes the driveway down right there. I just wanted to show y'all all this. I'm not filming very good because I'm watching the road instead of the camera. I'm just moving the camera around to show y'all where everything is here. But if you go up that Chalk Mine Road back there and walk up there about 1,000 feet on the left, look, there's a driveway going down yonder, and here's another driveway. They're just built on top of each other here. You go down that Chalk Mine Road about 1,000 feet and you start looking for a little hole in the ground about big as a barrel on the left. And look at that. Look what two beautiful places right there in this valley. Man, man. And they got their boats parked across the road. Then you go back up this other mountain here. Carol Ed Sanders used to live in one of these right here. I can't remember which one. I hadn't been here in so long. I just can't remember, but look at that. Built plumb out here on the road. Had to put mortar and caulking and everything else to try to keep it from leaking in the house. Look at this. I wouldn't even want any part of trying to build any of this right here. Look at that, concrete layer, concrete layer, concrete layer, and another concrete layer. About 5 foot of solid concrete right there to keep that on the mountain. And then it's on stilts, every bit of that out there on stilts. How could you even stand up out there to put a pole to start with? And look at that, there's a bunch of them concrete things that you stack up, trying to hold gravel up right there. Look at all that. All of this just for a view to the river. Just for a view. And look at that mountain that they cut off right here. They pushed this road off here and shoved that in on the left over here. I don't know how these stay here. If it ever comes at least a little earthquake, I guess they're gone. I don't know. Number 157 way out here. Look down there. There's 2 more mansions down there. Look at that. And then another one past it there. I don't think I've ever been this far around here. Yeah, Hal, I came around here one time. Look at that deer that's in. Private property, no parking. No parking for Chalk Mine. You will get locked in. I don't know what locked in means, and I wonder where this road right here goes. That house down there seems like I went down there one time walking, but they got them a trolley going down there. Folks, I'm not parking here. I'm just turning around. That's all. All I'm doing is turning around. All I'm doing. I wonder where that hill, that road goes up the hill there. I'd like to know. No parking for the Chalk Mine, so that means that you go up this road right here and over the mountain to the Chalk Mine. down there where the house. Look at all that. I'll try to show y'all on the way back some of it. But somebody planted all them bushes there. I don't know why. Look at all that. Roll the window down where y'all can see that. See through the dog. She's got to get in on the action, you know. But look at all that. What a view they got there. Good there, what a view. That not gorgeous. Of course, my brother can't get to the river from where he lives. They used to all, like 12 of them there, have a boat lot down there where they could put their boats in the water, and they all 12 got together and sold it for something like $38,000 or something. I don't remember, but look what a view. What all the orange rocks are for, I guess, to keep somebody from wanting to park there, I guess. Well, look up there, what a hill. Look right there, if that rolls off of there. Electricity tucked up under there. Nice places there. It's one of those Carol Ed lived in, but I just don't remember which. Or he lived in, he don't live there no more, he's gone. Me and Sadie come down there, and Sadie walked out on the banister, out on the deck, and she walked on the outside of the rail, I remember. It wasn't 6 inches, and she walked way out there, and it was about 40 foot to the ground. And I was more nervous than she was, and then she stuck her head in the rail and turned around, and I called her back, and she come back. For the house. For another house. Look at that. Then you got to go back up this mountain. I guess you got to go down here and turn around to get in these driveways. I really don't know what you do. I would have hated to have to run equipment here, dozers and backhoes and stuff like that. But look over. And then they planted all these pine trees here, and I really don't know why, because they probably didn't plant them. They probably seeded themselves off this hill here. Look what a view. And we're about 300 foot above the water right there. Yeah, about maybe more than that. Maybe more than 300 above the water. Now, whoever roofed that house right there was pretty brave. And it's for sale, folks. And then it leaked around the electricity there, and somebody come back and patched it. Which wouldn't have been bad to work on this side, but that other side would have made you draw up. I worked on some of these down here one time, high up off the ground roofing, and I was a nervous wreck. If you'd have failed, you'd have failed from 40 foot, which ain't too cool, really. Can't see that house. But I think I'm not mistaken. This is the chalk line road right here. I believe I'm right. You can come and park right up in there and just walk right up through the woods up there, up that valley right there, and the chalk mine's under that mountain right there. And it's got like 38 rooms in it, I think. It might be under this mountain, but I think it's under that. And I've been to it back a few years ago. And it had 2 entrances, a left one and a right one, and the left one was about to cave in. But we went in it again still, and it's got a little well in it about 8 or 10 foot deep. When I was a child, we had those plastic, you could buy a 6-pack of drinks, cold drink, Coca-Colas. And it had a red plastic holder they came with. And we brought some of those red plastic holders down here and put them on the end of a stick and lit them. Of course, that plastic would drip off as it burnt. But that's what we used for a light. We'd skip school and come down here and go in the chalk mine, and stay in the chalk mine and hang out in the woods all day. Look at there, somebody put some cross ties trying to hold that mountain back. Look at all them rock right there, old sandstone. Look out across there. Look right here what a mountain they shoved down, full of gravel. Plumb full of gravel. Whole mountain full of gravel. Looks like the county would have come down here and just dug gravel out of it and put it on driveways, you know. And there's a lot of gravel right there. This whole mountain full of gravel. You can see what kind of gravel's in the mountain when the dirt washes it out. It's just pure gravel. Look over there at that house. It's for sale too. My Derek Tout Realty. Look at there, what a view they're looking at. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous. And then of course you got to go back up the road here. If you meet anything, I don't know where you go. It's a one-lane road, so if you meet something, I guess I got times they come in here, I don't know. Now that house right there on my left right here, me and Dwayne done some work on it one time, but I don't remember what. So we pulled up part in this driveway and we done something on that house, I don't remember. But I remember what a view it was standing there looking. I'm just amazed at the view, you know. It just amazes me that somebody, right there's a fire hydrant. They've got 6-inch water around here, I guess. It amazes me that somebody wanted to come down here and just start building this road around through here and putting these houses on this cliff to start with. Look what he did. If I was him, I'd go down there with a pole saw and hew the top out of them trees. I wouldn't ask nobody, I wouldn't nothing. I'd just take a pole saw and whack the tops out of them. Not all of them, just a few where I can see. Nobody would ever be the wiser. Look what a view he's got right there. Now you added on the front of that and built him a deck out there. Look what a view. Man, $1 million view right there. The house ain't worth much, but the view's worth a god-awful amount. Oh, he's there Cloroxing and washing that deck. I don't know who that was. Got a nice looking trailer there. Scenic view on it. And look, there's where the county comes and gets all the garbage. I reckon they have to all take it to one spot. That roof right there needs cleaned off. Built them some new steps and a rail going out on their deck right there, which was wise. I guess before that they was walking on there. Look at that little house. 83 County Road 262. 83 County Road 262. See, now I'll tell you what I think I'd do right here on this house. I get on top of it since it's got a metal roof on it. I'll build me a little small deck on top. They got a nice little deck right there though. Yeah, they got a nice little deck. You go right up on top with some steps right there and a little deck right up there on top, and you can see much, much further. Look what a view they're looking at though. Yeah, man. Makes you very envious to come down here and know somebody else just gets to look at that view all the time. I mean, I got a beautiful view at my cabin if you like looking at the woods, but well, y'all seen all the important stuff. All these little cabins here, they're just looking at the slough up through there. It's still water, but it's just ugly water. All you get to look at is them darned old boats and stuff out there in the water. I wouldn't give $2 for one of these cabins. Well, I'd give $2, but I wouldn't give big money at all if I was able to buy it. You see, I mean, they got a view of the water, which is very soothing. I want me one of those plants right there. I want one of those plants. I don't know what you call them, but I want one. If I was somebody, I'd doze me off the spot right over there to park. man might get a job down here blowing these roofs off, cleaning these gutters out this time of year. Wouldn't take long to hop up on that little shingle house and clean out the gutters. One of them little old metal roofs. Boy, they sure do get slick when that tree stuff gets on them. Look at that, what a nice camper sitting down here. Got no roof over it or nothing, but it looks like they're probably gonna stay a minute. Got them a nice little place hewed out and got them some electricity. Like I said earlier, where does all these people put their waste out? It's got to be going in that river down there. There ain't no way it can't be. No way. Like this house right here. Where does its waste go? I mean, where in the world does it go? There ain't nowhere to put it. They've got to have a treatment plant, because anything else be going in the river. Look at that. Say if I owned that right there, I'd want to buy me some of them concrete things till I got enough of them. And then I'd want dirt put behind it and have me a big level yard there and put a rail around the top of it. Make it beautiful again. I've been in that cabin and helped put the roof on it and all kind of stuff in that little cabin. Now, I'd love to own it. It's blocks, and boy, it stunk inside when we redone it. We Cloroxed it 2 or 3 times. Fixing for a slab right there. And probably add on the carport or something. I have to go up on that roof halfway. If I was them, I'd leave that metal roof up there and I'd go up there with a skill saw and rip that metal halfway across, take the upper off, put my rafter stuff on, put my transition on, put my roof back on, I'd be leak free. Yes, I know what I'm doing. I roofed for 40 years. Well, folks, y'all got the view. I hope you appreciated it. I appreciated giving it to you. Sadie and Freddie, we're gone.